Are you worried that your kids are not following the rules you've set for them? Have you been having difficulty setting boundaries and enforcing rules for your kids? And if yes is the answer, this is the right video for you to watch. I want you to understand that without a set of solid rules in place, your children may struggle to understand boundaries, which leads to disobedience, conflict, and lack of discipline. And in this video, I'll be teaching you 4 simple steps which you can use to set a solid set of family rules and establish them for your kids. And the number 1 on my list today is involve your children. Now, involving your children in the decision-making process empowers them and it makes them to feel this sense of ownership. And as a family, you have to sit down together and talk about the rules you want to establish. So you have to make sure that you encourage the input of your children and try to respect their own perspectives. Now, for instance, if you want to create a rule concerning screen time limits, you would have to sit down together as a family and discuss the amount of time your children should spend on the screen. You have to make sure you help them to understand what balance means and come up with a reasonable plan together. Like the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go so that when he is old, he will not depart from it. And then number 2 on my list is be clear and consistent. So you have to make sure you clearly communicate your rules to your kids so that they will understand your expectations. And I want you to know that consistency is the key. You have to make sure that you follow through with appropriate consequences when rules are broken and be consistent in enforcing them. And this will help your children to respect authority and have a sense of responsibility, because the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 14 verse 40, it says, let all things be done decently and in order. And the number 3 on my list today is lead by example. So you have to understand as a parent that action speaks louder than words, and our children are always trying to model what we do. So you have to show them how you follow the rules by modeling the behaviors yourself. You have to demonstrate patience, kindness, and forgiveness even when they make mistakes. Like the Bible says that we should do nothing out of selfish interest according to Philippians 2 verse 3. And the number 4 on my list is reinforce with love. Now you should know that discipline is not all about punishment. It's about teaching. So you should always approach discipline with love and understanding. And do always make sure that you praise good behavior. And whenever your children need guidance, provide appropriate guidance for them. So reinforcing with love ensures that you celebrate your child's achievements, you celebrate their progress, and offer support when they need it most. So with all of this, you are going to create a positive environment that fosters the growth of your children. So involving your children, being clear and consistent, leading by example, and reinforcing with love would help you establish a solid set of family rules and help you create a nurturing and a godly home. I want you to remember that parenting is a journey, so it's something that requires your patience, it requires your time, it requires your devotion, and you have to make sure you involve God in every step of the way so that you can be able to raise your children in the ways that honor Him. With this, you'll be able to set family rules and have them established and followed through by your children.